Hello, this is Justin speaking, and we are group 2. We are Malong Justin, Mugari DERICK, and Kamoga Henry. So I will be taking you through the question, which states that the difference between mesh network and traditional centralized network. In mesh network, devices are interconnected in a decentralized manner. Each node can, whereby each node can communicate directly with each other nodes, so creating multiple paths for data transmission. Whereas in traditional centralized network, there is a single central point, often referred to as a server or data center, which manages and controls data traffic, whereby clients connect to this central point to access resources or the internet. When we go to redundancy, in mesh networks, they provide high redundancy because of the multiple paths for data or to travel. So if one node fails, data can still find alternative routes to reach its destination. Whereas in traditional centralized network, the centralized networks have a single point of failure. So if the centralized server or data center goes down, the entire network can become inaccessible. So when we go to scalability, in mesh networks, it is highly scalable, as new nodes can be easily added to expand the network without requiring significant reconfiguration. So, whereas in traditional centralized network, it may require subsequential updates and reconfiguration to accommodate the growth. When we go to the latency, so in mesh network, the latency can be higher in a mesh network due to the multiple hops between nodes, but it can be minimized by intelligent routing alternative algorithm. Whereas in traditional centralized network, the centralized networks typically have lower latency since the data travels through a single point. When we go to question B, it requires us to give the benefits of the mesh networks for digital convergence. So one of the benefits is the resilience, whereby in mesh networks are more resilient to failures and disrupts. So which makes them suitable for the critical applications in digital convergence, such as the smart cities and industrial automation. Another benefit is scalability, whereby they can easily accommodate the increasing number of connected devices and services in a converged digital environment. Another benefit is local data processing. In mesh networks allow for the localized data processing, reducing the need to send data back to a centralized server, which can improve response time and reduce the bandwidth requirements. Another benefit is efficient routing, whereby mesh networks can intelligently route data, optimizing the network's efficiency and reducing the congestion. So when we go to question C, it requires us to give the challenges of deploying and managing the mesh networks. One of the challenges is complexity, whereby setting up and managing mesh networks can be complex, as each node must be configured and routing algorithms must be optimized. Another challenge is interference, whereby interference from neighboring networks or physical obstacles can impact the performance of the mesh networks. Another challenge is security, whereby ensuring the security of data in a decentralized network can be challenging as there are multiple entry points. Another challenge is cost, whereby initial deployment costs can be high due to the need for more nodes and equipment. So let me leave Derrick to continue from where I've stopped.
Okay, Mugabe Derrick. I'll be taking you through the remaining slides, and I will start with the roles of mesh networks in the future. So this foreshadows the roles of what will mesh network be doing in the future. By mesh networks will play a crucial role in the future for communication, computing, and entertainment by providing the infrastructure for efficient and reliable connectivity in smart cities and Internet of Things and mobile, AD, and the hub networks. So consider the fact that mesh network can easily connect lots of computers at once, whereby each computer has its node. This will be more efficient in relation to connecting different things, different like cameras, road cameras in the city. So I think mesh network can come in handy. Then they can as well support edge computing, reducing the latency for real-time applications like augmented reality and autonomous vehicles. And whereas in entertainment, mesh networks can enhance content distribution by optimizing data delivery and reducing buffering time. So here the buffering ratio, this is the time taken to load a given information, a given page. So buffering will be so slow. Take an example of a 5G, a mesh network that is on a 5G connectivity. It has less buffering. Then I will as well take you through the pros and cons, or merits and demerits, or advantages and disadvantages of using mesh networks. So the advantages, those are the pros. We have high resiliency and redundancy. Then we have scalability. Different nodes can be added. Let's say you have different computers connected in the network, we can easily add another computer. So it allows addition of computers and reduction of computers. That is addition of nodes and reduction of nodes. Then we have decentralized, reducing single points of failures. So mesh network, once there is a failure in one node, other nodes can still keep working. Then we have supports the hawk and dynamic networking. And then some of the disadvantages, high complexity in setup and management. Consider the fact that it has lots of connectivity and at times associated with lots of tangle wires. Then we have potential interference and signal degradation from magnetic fields, radiation itself, ultraviolet rays from the sun. They can easily disintegrate or tamper with the signal strength in mesh network. Then we have initial deployment, and costs can be high during maintenance. There is an error in one node, probably it needs replacement, then tracking it is hard. It calls you to buy extra gadgets that help you to check, like the network checkers. So, and hence high maintenance and costs. So then solutions for deploying and managing a mesh network in a specific environment. So here we provide solutions concerning the challenges that we've discussed above. So we have here identified the specific environment and its requirements, such as a smart city or industrial Internet of Things. So you have to identify what type of environment you're going to be working in. If you're working in a given school, then you don't need a lot of connectivity. You don't need lots of sophisticated connecting instruments. Whereas if you're working in a city, it's a big city, the city has clients, you need lots of things, you need lots of nodes, you need a strong signal. So what you do, you have to first identify the kind of environment you're going to be working in. Then carefully plan the placement of nodes to optimize coverage and reduce interference. So you can easily carefully see and identify strategic positions where the nodes are going to be placed, how you're going to arrange your plates, your nodes, I mean, so that you can reduce the interference, which helps in spearheading and offering stronger signals. Then implement robust security measures, including encryption and authentication protocols. Make sure that each and every user to access a given computer must be allowed, probably they have the login details that help them to access given computers connected on that network. Then encryption, you can as well apply encrypting of data, building firewalls for your network to avoid interferences and probably hackers. Well, as even physical security can be employed as far as implementing robust security measures. So the server room can only be accessed by authorized personnel, and when it's not in use, can be locked. Then user intelligence routing algorithm to optimize data flow. You can use different algorithms to identify and optimize data flow. Then regular monitor and maintenance. That is regular monitor and maintain the network to address any issues promptly. Somebody has to be monitoring the network on a daily basis as it's running, so that in case of any issue, it can easily be identified and fixed. Train staff or hire experts in mesh network management. So you need to use advanced and trained staff as far when you're setting up your network, your mesh network management. When you're setting it up, you need trained personnel so that you can get first class network, which is strong. Then budget for ongoing maintenance and expansion as needed. So you have to have a budget before setting up the mesh network. You have to have a budget that can easily help you set it up, and in case of maintenance, it can easily cover the costs. Then question 2, a difference between digital convergence and media convergence. So digital convergence refers to integration of various technologies, services, and platforms into digital convergence refers to the integration of various technologies, services, and platforms into a unified digital environment. It encompasses a wide range of technologies and industries beyond just media, including telecommunications, information technology, and consumer electronics. So this encompasses lots of things: computers, phones, personal phones, cameras. We have these cameras nowadays that can easily be accessed. You connect a camera to your home, then you got your workplace, you can easily access the live feed of it using your phone. So that lies or falls under digital convergence. Then media convergence, we have, on the other hand, is the subset of digital convergence. So this is a subset of digital convergence, a sector under digital convergence. It specifically involves the managing of traditional media, e.g. printers, broadcast, and radios, with digital media, e.g. the internet, social media, and streaming services. Media convergence focuses on how content is produced or distributed and be consumed across different media platforms. Nowadays, we access radios via our phones using the internet with the help of the satellite, rather than owning a radio. So that falls under media convergence. I think Kamoga will take us from here. Kamoga?
Okay, good evening. I will start with this question, which says, where digital convergence, why is digital convergence is changing communication, computing, and entertainment? Then in communication, digital convergence has enabled real-time multimedia communications through platforms like video conferencing, social media, and social medias. It has also facilitated the integration of communication tools with other services, enhancing productivity and connectivity. So digital convergence has helped in communication. If I go on the second point, which is computing, digital convergence has driven cloud computing, enabling access to data and services from anywhere, just like accessing information on the internet. That is cloud computing. So digital convergence has enabled computing, cloud computing most especially. Then entertainment, digital convergence has revolutionized entertainment by offering on-demand personalized content through streaming services, video games, and interactive media. For example, social media like Facebook, social media handles, social medias like Facebook and Twitter, and other services like the gaming services. For example, people play games on the internet. So digital convergence has revolutionized entertainment. So people meet online and play games. That's the power of digital convergence. So I will also talk about the challenges. Challenges in managing digital convergence for governments and businesses. Regulations. The first challenge is regulations, keeping up with rapidly evolving technologies. As you know that technology evolves every time, so it's not easy to keep up with technology. It grows on a rapid rate, so it's not easy to cope up with the technologies. The second challenge is security and privacy. We have a problem of malwares that are created by hackers. So security is another challenge, and privacy. Managing data security and protecting user privacy are major concerns as data is shared across multiple platforms and devices. So digital convergence, it's very hard for companies and sectors, other sectors, government sectors and businesses to secure data, because they are malicious worms on the internet that are created by hackers that damage the data and the privacy of the data. So the other challenge is market disruption. Businesses must adopt the changing consumer preferences and emerging technologies, which can disrupt traditional business models. Market disruption, businesses must adopt the changing consumer preferences and emerging technologies, which can disrupt traditional businesses. This is a challenge most especially on the e-commerce platforms, whereby the e-commerce platform, the customers must adopt how the platforms are changing day by day, which is not common to the traditional business models, whereby customers just need to go to the physical store to purchase goods. So this challenge is faced by consumers that purchase goods online. The other thing is interoperability. This ensures that diverse technologies and services work together seamlessly. Is a challenge for both governments and businesses. So this challenge, it concerns about the working together. Technologies working together to serve the government sectors and businesses. So if at all the digital convergence doesn't bring togetherness in work and technologies, that is a challenge. I'll also discuss the impact of digital convergence on social and on society and the economy. Then on society, digital convergence has empowered individuals with greater access to information, communication, and entertainment. Just like we saw on the other point of entertainment, games and whatever, and the whatevers on the internet. So on society, people gain entertainment and communications. This is an impact of digital convergence. It has also raised concerns about privacy, digital latency, and the digital divide. Then on the side of the economy, digital convergence has fueled economic growth through innovations. A good example is the SpaceX. Through innovations like AIs and other technologies, and the creation of new industries. Another good example is also the industries. The other example is the artificial intelligence machines, robots, the creation of new industries, which are the robotics. Then it has also disrupted traditional industries, leading to job displacement and the need for upskilling. So people need to upskill their skills in order to impact on the economy of this, on the economies of the. Then I will also talk about the pros and cons of digital convergence for the stakeholders. In this way, stakeholders are the people involved in the activities. For example, we talked about the businesses. In this situation, I'll talk about the businesses. So I will talk about consumers, how digital convergence is advantageous to consumers, then and the businesses, which the two are stakeholders. So the first will be the consumers' advantages, great access to information and entertainment. For example, the online stores have information about the products. So the consumers access information on the internet. The other is entertainment, like games, playing games online, increased convenience and improved communication. Then the disadvantage of digital marketing to stakeholders like us, consumers or customers, is privacy concerns. We talked about the hackers, malwares. So consumers face a problem of privacy concerns. That is a disadvantage. When we go to the side of businesses, digital marketing is advantageous in this way. New market opportunities all over the world, efficiency gains, access to a global audience. Yeah. Then the disadvantage is increased competition, whereby businesses open up stores on the internet, whereby that is competition. If at all every sector is opening up an online store, so that means that the competition is high. Then rapid technology obsolescence, then cyber security risks. We talked about hackers. Those are online hackers. So that is a disadvantage to businesses. And it is caused by digital convergence. We are talking about the pros and cons of stakeholders. I'm on the side of businesses. So the other advantage is economic growth, improved public services and innovations. We talked about the AIs, artificial intelligences, and machine learning sectors like robotics and others. So the disadvantage, another disadvantage of digital convergence to businesses is regulatory challenges. Digital divide concerns, then cyber threats. I also talk about the strategy for promoting the benefits of digital convergence while mitigating risks in education, promoting digital literacy and cyber security awareness. Like teach people about the cyber security awarenesses, like how to overcome risks on the internet, cyber risks on the internet. That is educating the users. The other thing is regulation. Develop adoptable regulations that foster innovation while safeguarding privacy, security, and competition. In this way, you can use two-factor authentications over the internet that help users, that help the safety of users on the internet. Those ones verify users whether they are the real users of the information. This improves the security. Then public-private collaboration, encourage cooperations between governments and businesses to address challenges, share best practices, and drive innovations. Yes, that one is self-explanatory. Then the last one is infrastructure innovation.